The spring break just around the corner. Many are questioning the safety of one of the most popular tourist destinations.
4 Americans were kidnapped, 2 killed in the Mexican border town of Matamoros, and there are travel warnings issued for popular resort towns as well. Let's bring in Scott Stewart, VP of Intelligence at Torchstone Global, joining us live now. Thank you so much for joining us, Scott. We really do appreciate it. So let's talk about the big headline this morning. 2 of those Americans have been returned, 2 killed, their bodies still in Mexico. Was this a case of mistaken identity, or were they just caught in the crossfire of shooting drug cartels? What are your thoughts?
Well, from what we've seen of the videos of the attack and the photos, it was definitely a deliberate attack. Remember, a lot of people get robbed in Mexico. And usually, a lot of times that will involve guns, but that doesn't usually involve shots fired. In this case, we had the American's vehicle cut off, and then the gunman immediately opened fire. So that's indicating to us that this was a deliberate attack and not just some sort of robbery attack or some sort of caught in the crossfire. So they were being targeted specifically. Now the question is whether this was an accidental identification, they were misidentified as someone else, or whether they were being specifically targeted by the cartels. And I'm sure that that's what U.S. and Mexican authorities are trying to figure out at this point.
No matter what it was, certainly a devastating situation. And traditionally, Mexico border towns do carry a higher risk than resort areas, but we keep hearing that that's changing. Are there any warnings right now for places like Cabo, Cancun, Tulum?
Well, I mean, you do have the travel warnings, but they're at a lower level. And certainly, anywhere you go in Mexico, you need to understand what the environment's like. You need to do your homework and your research. Know where the crimes happen, where they. I try to draw the kind of the parallel to some American cities, right? If you're leaving from Houston to go up to Chicago, generally it's safe. But if you go into the wrong neighborhood at the wrong time, you could also be victimized. So you just need to do the research and understand, what places you should avoid and when you should avoid them.
Yeah, some of these places are, hundreds of miles away from the 6 states that are under the do not travel advisory. What about Puerto Vallarta? That's one of those resort towns that is at a higher level of warning than, say, Cabo or Cancun.
No, generally, you can be safer in Puerto Vallarta and Punta Mita, which is, just north of there. Very, very beautiful resort area. But there again, you just need to, know kind of the lay of the land, know what's going on, know what areas to avoid. And generally, in that state, you're seeing a lot more attacks and crimes away from the resort areas. Occasionally, they'll drift into the resort areas, but by and large, the criminality kind of happens, on the non-touristy side of town and in those areas. So, in general, if you arrive during daylight hours, you get to the resort and you pretty much stay on the resort, you'll be safe.
Now, what is your thought about these warnings? Do you feel like they're sounding the alarm loudly enough? Because I have friends who are traveling to Mexico for spring break, and some of the areas that are listed, they had no idea. And we're hearing from travel agents saying more people are going to Mexico now than ever after the pandemic. So what needs to happen to make sure that people find out where they really should not go?
Well, I think that the government's doing what they can in alerting people, and whether or not people choose to avail themselves of the resources that are there. I mean, it's all out there for free. You can go to travel.state.gov, type in the country you're going to, and it'll provide, that information and some pretty granular information in the case of Mexico, where they have, kind of the state-by-state warnings. So it's really out there if people take the time to look for it. And really, I think the government has been really endeavoring to put this out there. They've had the do not travel for Tamaulipas for several years. And really that's been because of the cartel war, that's been raging there by kind of the remnants of what was the Gulf cartel as they fight with each other for, control of those border smuggling corridors. So, you can understand why the State Department did what they did with the warnings. And I think that they've been trying to get the word out, but unfortunately, some people just choose to ignore the warnings anyways.
All right, Scott Stewart, Torchstone Global, thank you so much for coming on Houston's Morning Show. We hope to talk to you again soon.
Thanks for having me.